All right, we are here with former Atlanta Lady Rabb and current Henderson State ready, Miss Kaylon Partain. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Let's talk a little bit about your season that you've had so far. We just did a story on you the other day, 17 digs, which led the game, but you've had a game high 31 digs earlier this year. So, defensive specialist for Henderson State. Talk to me a little bit about this season and how it's gone for you.
This season has started off a little rocky for us, but we have our times where we all work well together, and then a couple of times where we struggle. But I really think we'll figure it out. It just takes time and working with each other. And my season has been really great this year. Honestly, I've seen a lot more improvement from me last year to this season. I think that just comes with confidence and definitely teammates and coaches to help push that.
Well, yeah, you're a junior now, so I'm looking back kind of freshman year, you played a little bit but didn't play a lot your freshman year. Then last year had a lot of action and then this year kind of on that same thing. So, what have you learned from your freshman year now into your junior year that's made you a better player?
I would say, well, I always say confidence because as an athlete, I think confidence is the most crucial thing. And definitely playing for God because I feel like if you put your sport over everything else, you kind of can lose yourself. But playing with God, it's just so much more fun and it's just fun to get to see how He works. I would say definitely just, um, again, confidence and um, the blocks definitely help most of the time to know where to go and just reactionary. And we have a really good defensive coach named Sydney that helps me and all that. So
Okay, well, that's good. So let's talk a little bit about the team aspect, right? A 7-7 record, 0-2 start to conference play. Like you said, try to kind of get things rolling here. You got another big conference game tonight against Southern Arkansas. But what's going on with the team? What's the vibe of the team, and how can y'all improve on this record throughout the season?
oh, that's a good question. I see so much potential in this team. I think we definitely lost key roles last year. That when we have a lot of younger athletes, like we have a couple of freshman starters, so that that role can be intimidating. But the energy as well, we all get along. We're like a family. I think it's just about figuring out how to finish in the hard times and how to keep a lead and sustain that.
Let's talk a little bit about your time at Atlanta. You were an Atlanta Lady Rab there. So talk to me about your years at Atlanta High School and playing volleyball there.
My years at Atlanta High School were actually very great. I think that's one of my favorite memories looking back. Getting to experience going to Dallas 2 years in a row is definitely a blessing, and obviously not everyone gets to have. But I look back at that group, and I think we just did a very good job of working well together and playing for each other. And I love those girls. I wish them all the best, and I definitely wish I could play with them again. But
Well, where are some of your teammates playing? Do you still keep up with them, and where are some of your teammates playing now?
I don't know the exact colleges, but I know a couple are even playing a different sport, or I think one of my classmates, Sabria, is playing at Wiley, and then Kim Shepard is playing. I don't really know the college, but I know she's playing.
Well, at least you know they're playing. You still keep in touch with them, I'm assuming, and kind of keep up with
Yes,
how they're
every
doing.
now and then it gets a little busy.
Right. You kind of got your own thing going on too over there at Henderson State. But so talk to me about growing up in Atlanta. You know, it's a northeast part of Texas there. So talk to me a little bit about growing up in Atlanta and kind of how that shaped you who you are today.
I would say, well, I've originally was a Queen City. I know it's so bad. But I would say growing up in Atlanta really shaped me because my dad grew up there. So it's kind of cool to be able to grow up and like teachers or whatever know your dad and all of this. But Atlanta's just full of really great people who really care about you personally and your career. And I would say I still have people from Atlanta reach out and wish me the best and all of that. So Atlanta's really just a big family, and it's just amazing to be a part of that.
What would your message be to the younger women that are wanting to play and are playing in high school now, even junior high level, but want to get to the collegiate level like you are? What would be your messaging to them to kind of get to where you are now?
I would say just a bunch of reps. Being able to get to that level definitely takes hard work and priority over everything. Not everything else, but knowing school is first. Though I would definitely say grades come first. So definitely just maintaining a good GPA, um, reps, and confidence, and remember to put God before everything else. So
Yeah, you can't get on the court if you don't have good grades. So you got to have the grades first to get out there. So real quick before I let you go, like we mentioned, Southern Arkansas tonight. What are we expecting from the game tonight, and what's it going to take to go out there and get that first conference win?
yes, I know we're definitely expecting a good game. I mean, SAU is always a great game. They're a little bit of a rival, so it's always fun to play them. They have great defense. Honestly, they get good touches. So, just expecting ups. And we watch film, so hopefully we can get them where they're weak at, just like they do for us. But honestly, just keeping the gas on the pedal is going to work.
All right. Well, Kaylon, thank you so much for taking the time and joining us today, especially on a game day. This is rare that we get to talk to somebody on a game day, so I appreciate you taking the time for that. Best of luck tonight and the rest of the season, and hopefully we'll talk to you down the road.
Yes, sir. Thank you.